Hey guys, it's Rob True with Strategy Simple, and I'm going to try this video again. So today we're going to talk about a topic. I had a conversation with a couple clients and associates, and the concept of the digital footprint came up. And basically what this is what do people find when they look for you or what you do online? This is 100% tied to revenue, simply because if people don't like what they see or they don't find you, they're not going to be able to buy from you, or they're not going to buy from you if they don't like what they see. Basically this is related to a post that actually I did today. And it's this one right here. 67% of the buyer's journey is now done digitally. And this isn't from me. This is from Serious Decisions, totally reputable group. And I actually just had a person ping me back today and say, I think it's actually higher than that, Rob. I think it might be 90%, especially with the pandemic and everything else. So I can't argue with them on that, but it's really critical from the standpoint of looking at it. What is it? How are you going to manage your digital footprint? And it's really, there's a lot to it, and it's not just related to search. So it's your website, it's your social profiles, it's reviews, it's any kind of news or releases that have your name, your company name, any of that in it. Some stuff you can manage, some stuff you cannot. But basically what you want to do is you want to know what people find or if they can't find you. So a lot of people say, I don't need to worry about SEO and all that. You're right. You may not need to worry about it from a search. People may not be searching for what you do. But if you reach out to them and they look you up online, what are they going to find? If they type in your company name, they don't know your URL, your web address, what happens? Where do they go? What do they find? You better know what that is. And if you aren't able to be found, you better fix that. Just saying. I don't mean to get all passionate and weird about it, but it's just that. I mean, it's really, if you are doing outreach, if you are doing direct mail, email marketing, text message marketing, live videos like this, if somebody searches for you, they better be able to find you. You better provide the links, and you better know what your website looks and your social profiles look like and everything else. You also have to look at it from a competition standpoint. What are your competitors going to find, and will they use that against you, right? So if you have an outdated website, you have no social media presence, and that's important for your market, you better believe that your competitors are going to use that against you. They're like, oh, they're outdated. Oh, they're not paying attention. Oh, they don't have a customer viewpoint. So it's really important that you know what is out there, and if your competitors are super active and you're not, it may not be a good thing. You also need to be aware of it to manage it. So they always say what gets measured gets managed, and all that. But you also need to know that you need to have a process in place. You don't want to do random acts of marketing. You don't want to just wing it. You don't want to post stuff in anger by any means. I actually had a friend of mine posted something on social media. He was just mad, right? And he actually made several of his clients mad because they saw it, and he had to go into recovery mode, into damage repair, right? So be aware of that stuff. You don't have to live in fear and all the other things like that, but you need to make sure that you are following a process with your marketing. You need to make sure that you have systems and processes in place. And to that end, I'm going to kind of go into a little bit of a pitch mode here. But we actually have what we call our organic growth playbook. And basically what this is a defined process, a proven system that works. And it starts with, it starts with knowing your ideal client. Who are they? What do they look like? What is that avatar for your clients? So an avatar is just a representation of what your ideal client profile would look like as an individual. Know what your value is. Build out what your value matrix is so that you can identify it. Have identified, professional offers. What are you offering to your clients, and what does that look like? Whether that's a program or specialty coverage or whatever. Have your lead magnet in place. I'm happy to send this to you. Actually, I'll put a link in the reply so that you guys can actually download this playbook. You can follow this playbook on your own. what kind of automation and sales enablement. And Monday I'm going to talk about sales enablement and what it is and why it's important to your business. What is your perfect client script? What does that look like? How does that information work? And then advertising and outreach, authority powerhouse. So the reason that I share this with you is we have a 9-step process, and there is defined processes and systems in place behind this. We have worksheets, we have checklists, we have tools that are defined. It's not random. So whether you're working with me or with Strategy Simple as our consulting group, or you're working with another agency, make sure that you have a process in place. That's my number one takeaway here. So again, I'll throw a link down here so you can actually download our Organic Growth Playbook on there. Check it out, and if you have any questions about it, let me know. Let me come back here. That's what we're going to work on together, right? So my goal with these videos is to help you identify some proven steps, some proven processes that will work. You don't have to hire us to get access to these things. I'm going to try and put some free tools and stuff out here. Because quite frankly, working with us is not for everybody. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm incredibly funny and nice, and I think I'm good looking, but just kidding. But it's not for everybody, right? There's a lot of people that don't have the capital to do that. If I can help you grow your business, then I'm going to do that. There are some people that already have teams in place, and I might be able to spark an idea. My goal is to help companies grow. That's it. If I help companies grow, then they're going to provide employment opportunities, and they're going to make their employees better, and they're going to help their communities and everything else. That's all tied to growth. And that's why I do a lot of the things that I do. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you had some good information there. Again, digital footprint. What do people find? Quick steps. Do a Google search or whatever search engine you use. You don't have to use Google. Do a search for your company, your name, your company name, the industry that you're in. If you're local, add the local descriptor on there. Maybe you're an insurance agency in Des Moines, right? I picked you guys on Des Moines. I don't know if I offended anybody, but what comes up? Auto insurance in Des Moines. Maybe it's your agency name, your business name. Look that up. Maybe it's you, right? What happens if I do a Google search for your name? So those are the little things you can do just to start, right? Look at the review sites, do all those things. That's what I got for you today. Hope that's of value. And if you have any questions or if I can be of assistance, let me know. And we'll see you guys next week. Talk soon.